One of the great advantages of electric or underground dog fences is their remarkable flexibility. They can be set up in different ways for almost any type of yard. In this video, we'll look at 6 popular ways to set up or configure the electric dog fencing, giving you the advantages and drawbacks of each. Before we dive into the different yard configurations, it's important to note that there will not be any significant cost savings by only doing the backyard or only the front yard, as opposed to containing the full yard. So first, we'll start with the most popular way to configure an electric dog fence, the full yard layout. The full yard layout gives your dog the most freedom and is by far the most popular. This arrangement gives your dog free rein of the entire yard, yet keeps him safe from the dangers of the street, or the woods, or your neighbor's yard. He'll have access to wherever the family members are. He can enter or leave the house from any door, and his yard is entirely contained. The next most popular configuration is the full yard with exclusionary zone or zones. This arrangement includes all of the advantage of the whole yard containment we just spoke about, plus gives you the advantage of keeping your dog out of areas where he might be able to get into trouble, like a garden or flower bed, or even a water feature or pool area. This way, while your dog is free to join most of the yard, he'll be kept out of the areas you want to keep him out of. So you don't want your dog in the front yard all the time? Then you can choose the split yard layout. Split yard containment. This configuration allows your dog to access either the front yard or the backyard, depending on where you want him. Kids playing in the backyard, open the back door, and your dog joins in the fun. Raking leaves in the front yard, open the front door, and your dog can be out front with you. With the split yard configuration, it's your choice which part of your yard your dog has access to. Next is the backyard containment with limited front access. This lets your dog play anywhere he wants to in the back and protects him from leaving the front when any door opens. Although he cannot access most of the front yard, he is protected from leaving the yard when any front door opens. Now we come to the double loop setup. The double loop front or back. When you want your dog to only access the backyard or the front, or you already have a physical fence that keeps your dog in the backyard, the double loop may be an option. Your dog will be contained in whichever area you select. It's important to note we typically don't recommend a double loop and instead recommend one of the full yard or limited options previously described. With the double loop, the area of the yard your dog has access to is reduced because the containment cables need to be 6 to 8 feet apart for the circuit to work properly. And secondly, there's no significant price difference or cost savings. Lastly, using the electric dog fence with a wood, a chain, or a vinyl fence. The electric dog with a physical fence. People spend lots of money putting up physical fences thinking they'll keep their dog in their yard. Then reality happens. Children or other people leave a gate or an access point unsecured. And dogs are resourceful. They could outdo Houdini, jumping over or digging under fences in order to escape. Don't give up and tie your dog outside in your yard. Pair up your physical fence with an electric dog fence. Your digger won't get close to the fence. Your jumper won't be allowed to get a paw on it. And if someone forgets and leaves the gate open, the dog will have the electric dog fence there as well. This combination is truly the best of both worlds. We hope this video was helpful. Please contact with any questions that you have.